Alright, bud, I'm going to bring some information to the table, and to the best of your abilities, I'm going to need you to understand it, take a step back, and listen to what I'm saying. So your main issue is that inanimate objects are being used to commit mass atrocities against children. These issues mainly happen in school zones, so let's talk about that. Main issue being individuals who are mentally ill are able to just waltz into schools and commit these atrocities. So school zones are designated as firearm prohibited areas, meaning individuals like you and I cannot carry a firearm on the premises. Which means that an average citizen caught on premises with a firearm will be hit with federal charges and they lose the right to own firearms. So from the get-go, if an individual witnesses a threat approaching the school, they have no other option than to alert other school staff and get as many children into the rooms as possible and wait for police to get there. And we've already seen what happened in Uvalde. Police did absolutely nothing. Which brings to light that police are a reactive force, not an active force, with response time being at minimum of 2 minutes, which gives the threat 2 minutes to do whatever damage they can before being met with a equal to or greater than force. Now that brings another option to the table of having active armed security during school hours. And before you say that we don't have the funds to arm security in every school in the nation, let me remind you that the government has sent over $1 billion over to Ukraine. And with almost 333 million people residing in the US, that would give each individual roughly $3 million. But yet the government chose to send all that money over to Ukraine. So your issue shouldn't be with an inanimate object, your issue should be with your government not taking action and protecting our children. And we know that won't happen anytime soon because this issue has been happening for at least 30 years. So in a weird sense, I do agree with you, the Second Amendment should be amended, but to the point where it's reinforced and every gun law is abolished. Please keep in mind that nobody else is in charge of your life or your well-being other than yourself. And that the obvious point is criminals don't abide by laws. Do some research, and I hope you never make a comment like this again.